Hey you guys, it's your girl Bree back on the YT, and I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information in regards to my current position as a package handler at FedEx. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and get started so I can give you guys all the deets. So, first things first, I know most people are probably going to want to know about the pay rate and just all things in regards to money and pay. So, I'll go ahead and just tell you guys what I'm making now. Currently, I'm making $15.90 an hour. I'm technically part-time, but I do have the ability to pick up extra hours and things like that. They will not refuse you any extra hours, that's for sure. So, yeah. So when I was hired on back in July, back in July, I was getting paid $12.90 an hour. They did give all the employees, at least at my particular location, a $3 pay raise, and I believe that's because a lot of the employees were switching to Amazon because they were getting paid $15 an hour versus the $12.90. And to be frank, the $12.90 was not worth the kind of work that you do as a package handler, because one, it can be really freaking risky. You work in a warehouse, so it's it's multiple ways to get hurt. Two, it's super physically demanding, and three, it's just a lot of hard work. And $12.90 was just not enough. So I'm glad that they did raise the pay. And I can't speak for, all of the FedEx locations, but I do believe that's the reason, or I do believe that most people receive that $3 pay raise. As far as the pay frequency, I get paid every week, every Friday. And I either get a paper check or you can get direct deposit. I personally get a paper check because for whatever reason they're having a hard time getting me set up with direct deposit. So as of right now, I'm just kind of dealing with that. But yes, you do have the ability to do paper check or direct deposit. So as far as the hiring process, you are going to basically do the application first. You do the application online. You should look forward to like a phone call within a day or so. I believe that's when I got mine. They're going to ask you a couple of questions about the shift. Do you know that you applied for, so-and-so shift? Do you know this, that, and the other, blah, 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 just kind of things. Just trying to verify that you did look through the job listing and that you are okay with the requirements, because at FedEx, at least for my personal hours, my hours are overnight. I work 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. So it's kind of just like a verification, like what you're signing yourself up for, right? So yeah. So after you receive the call, after you do like your phone interview, you're gonna come in for orientation. Orientation is my orientation was Thursday, and then I had Friday that I was working, or that was my second day of orientation / training. And then the third day is when I actually went out on the floor and worked. My shifts are Tuesday through Saturday, 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. So, in the second day of orientation or training, you will probably have to be there earlier in the day. And that's just the way that it goes. I'm not sure why exactly, but that's just how they would like for you to do it. Especially if you're working like an early morning shift, they're gonna have you there early the second day of orientation. So yeah, that's that. They do a background check. I did not get drug tested when I went there, so you feel me? My pot smokers out there, you're in luck. Of course, if something happens to you on the job, though, and you decide to make a claim, then you will be drug tested. So just keep that in mind. Let's see. What else is there to know? So let's just talk about the job in general, like job duty. So I personally am a truck unloader. So the big 24 wheeler semi trucks that you see, the FedEx semi trucks that you see, I basically unload those. Usually there'll be another person in there unloading with you, like that you'll be on one side of the like little conveyor belt, and then there's going to be another person on the other side. But sometimes you will have to unload a truck by yourself. That's just the nature of the game, especially if you happen to work at a place that's understaffed like mine. So yeah. There's a scanner that scans the packages in, and then there's usually two unloaders. Sometimes there's more if there's, enough people there. Sometimes there's only you in the truck unloading. So essentially, you're literally just unloading the truck all day. There's like a little conveyor thing, like like these little rollers where you have to place that package onto the roller with the label showing for the scanner, so the scanner doesn't have to flip the package all around everywhere to get the label. So that's basically the gist of your job. That's all you're really doing. So honestly, like, you're just putting that box or that package onto the roller, making sure the scanner can get to that label, and you're sending it on down. And then it'll go up another conveyor belt, or if it's an IC, which is a heavy package, it's either a heavy package over 75 pounds, or it is over 4 feet tall. That's what an IC is. So yeah, if it's an IC, you're either pulling that off, or the scanner is pulling that off of the belt. And if it's a regular package, which is an overhead package, it's going up the other belt. Okay, so that's that. That's basically your job duty. You'll have a front or a top deck, and then there's a bottom, which is called the belly, and you'll have basically two levels that you'll have to unload with most trucks. There are some trucks that are full of just ICs, heavy and over 4 feet tall packages. And then there are some that are just completely overhead, which are like the smaller packages that are allowed to go up the other conveyor belt. So that is essentially all that's really needed to know. There are other areas of the building, and you'll be assigned to whichever area, but that I can only speak to my personal area because I've never worked any of the other ones. There's QA, there's smalls. That's where a lot of the senior citizens or disabled people work. There is the IC belt, where you're basically just kind of taking ICs off of the belt. And then there's van line, where you're stocking the van with the other packages. There's loading, where you're loading those 24-wheeler trucks. So yeah, there's a couple of different areas, a couple of different things that you can do, but that's my personal position, unloading. What else is there to know? Now, there are benefits. I just started the job in July, so I haven't quite made my 3 months or my 90 days. After 90 days, I believe they do offer you PTO. They have a perks reward site. And I believe that you do have the ability to enroll into insurance. But like I said, I haven't reached my 90 days yet, so I haven't really looked into that too much yet. So yeah, that's that. Safety. So they're going to emphasize safety to you like crazy. They're going to emphasize the shit out of safety. But just beware that you're going to have to look out for your own safety and the people that come into your truck. And the reason why I say that is some of those trucks are in bad condition. Some of those trucks have when you're ready to go to the second level, there's a door that you would have to lift up. Some of those doors are, broken, rotten, or rotted away. You have to be wary of that. Some of those magnets and hooks don't actually, do what they're supposed to do in the trucks. And the hooks or the magnets are there to hold the doors, the second level doors. So, I've heard of people losing limbs. I've heard of people getting hit on the head. You have to stay very, very aware of your surroundings working at FedEx. You'll also become super agile. Like, let's be very clear. You're going to become agile as hell. Um, and yeah, you just have to really be, on your toes. Just stay on your toes because there's a lot of ways to get hurt. You're working in a warehouse, so there's plenty of ways for you to get hurt. Um, and it's a bunch of adults there. They're not going to be, watching and making sure that, you know, you're not going to get hurt. You just have to make sure that you're watching yourself. So, let's see. What else can I mention to you guys? As far as attire, eventually they might give you like a FedEx t-shirt or something like that, but for the most part you're just dressing in workout clothes. That's the best way to describe it. Just things that you're going to be comfortable in, that you can move around in, and that you can be active in, because your whole job is essentially working out. Like, that's essentially what you're doing: lifting heavy packages, lifting packages in general, moving them around, this, that, and the other. So just be in something comfortable. You can wear a tank top, you can wear shorts, you can wear leggings, you can wear, whatever. Of course, it has to be job appropriate. Like, don't need to have your boobs all out. You don't need to have, your freaking, I don't know, your balls pressed against your shorts. I don't know. Like, you just have to be work appropriate, because you could either get sent home, or you can, or they'll probably just have you change it to something else. So, um, that's that. Attire. Also closed-toed shoes. I've seen people wear actual Crocs to work. I don't feel comfortable enough wearing Crocs. I mean, my Vans aren't that much better, but I feel like Crocs are just too soft. You fuck around and drop a damn package on your toe, it's over for you. Like, that sucks. I've seen people wear steel-toed boots. But yeah, pretty much whatever's gonna make you more comfortable, or most comfortable, and most safe. Um, let's see, what else can I mention to you guys? Oh, you are not allowed to have your phones in the facility. You're not supposed to have Apple Watches, not supposed to have AirPods, but I do see people with AirPods and Apple Watches, and I do see people sneaking their phones in. I wouldn't recommend it. You are going to have to go through security before and after you get out of work. Before you go into work and after you get out of work. So I would really just, if you have a car, just keep it in your car. At my location, we have lockers. Buy a lock and put it in your locker. Or just, I don't know, it's easier to just stick by the rules than, have to deal with the repercussions of not. You will get a badge that will allow you to clock in, clock out. That will allow you entry into the facility as well. Let's see. I'm trying to think, is there anything else that people might be curious to know about? All in all, for me, I'm I'm not super fucking in awe of the job. Like, it's not, the best job that I've ever had. It is super physically demanding. You will be sore. Your feet are going to hurt. So, it's not, the most pleasant job per se, but it definitely, it will provide what you need if you put the work in. I recently was able to get myself a car, a 2017 Hyundai Elantra SE, because of this job and the fact that I get paid frequently and my pay rate and all that good stuff. So I was able to do that. So, if you put in the work, there's money to be made, and there's a lot of money to be made. There's a person at my job who touches $1,000 every week. Granted, he works his ass off. He's there from damn sun up to sundown, but he's making $1,000 a week because he's putting in that work. So there's money to be made. It's just a matter of how much money you're willing to work for. Let's see. There is a lot of room for advance. There's always positions being opened in the facility, at least the one that I work at. So if you do want to advance, you want to move forward, or you feel like FedEx is a start of a career for you, then you definitely will have more than enough opportunities. Just do those applications, put in that work, because the managers and your peers are always watching to see whether or not you're able to handle the responsibilities of becoming a manager or a part of HR or whatever the case may be. So yeah. Let's see. That's all I can think of, really, as far as like just general information and things that you might want to know. If I was able to bring my phone in, I would do like a day in the life of a FedEx package handler. But I might do, I don't know, maybe I'll record and tell you guys about my day after I get off. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys a little bit of information. These are all the questions that I had when before I got the job and I was looking into it. So hopefully I answered you guys' questions. If you can think of any more, leave them down in the comments below and I will be sure to get back to you guys. And other than that, if you have an interview coming up, good luck. Make sure that you understand what you're signing up for. Attendance they're big on attendance, so just be there and try to be there on time. I know I've gotten written up a couple times because I came in a little late, so just be wary of that. If you know that you're not somebody who likes physical labor, don't waste your time in applying for the job, because that's what you're going to be doing, physical labor. And yeah, other than that, like I said, good luck. Have fun. Try to have fun on the job. Get yourself some rest, because you are going to need it. Stay hydrated. Bring yourself some snacks. Try to bring yourself snacks that are going to keep you energized. I know on my location we have vending machines, so try to stack up on some dollars, some coins, cards, if your personal location has the vending machines that accept cards. And yeah, just try to push that shit out. All right, awesome. Have a great day, guys. Bye.